Are you struggling to balance trading with your 9-to-5 job? Now, let's be real here. It's just not you that faces this. These markets move so fast, and if you're stuck at work, you might feel like you're missing out on opportunities. But here is the good news. You can trade effectively with your full-time job, and in this video, I'm going to break down 6 things that you can do to actually fit trading into your busy working schedule so that you don't have to maybe sacrifice your sleep, your sanity, and maybe even your work ethic in your full-time job. And I have a bonus for you that is going to create more time for you so that you do not have to worry anymore about your time management within your day. But before we get into that, my name is Gani, a day trader now for 5 years, and I've been fortunate enough to collect several payouts from prop firms. Now here on the channel, my goal is to help traders that are doing a 9-to-5 job seamlessly transition into full-time trading. So if you happen to get value from this video, please like the video because this enables the video get to more other people that would love to get this kind of information. So let's get into these things that you need to do for you to trade effectively with your 9-to-5 job. First, let's talk about the problem. If you're working a 9-to-5 job, you probably face some of these challenges. Market time conflict. You will realize that the best sessions to trade usually happen when you're at work. Then there's lack of screen time. You'll realize that when you're at work, you do not have enough time to actually be on the chart and monitor exactly what the market is doing through the day. Then there's emotional trading. Sometimes you rush maybe in your lunch break to check to see exactly what the markets are doing during that period of time, and you might end up making mistakes as you maybe trade during these breaks that you have at your workplace. Of course, there's also fatigue that comes into this because you have to balance your work, you have to balance the charts, or you have to balance your trading with any other social things that you might be doing on the side. So obviously there's fatigue that is going to come into play, and you obviously don't want to be going through this as a trader. Now, of course, I'm sure you've always asked yourself a question, how to fix this problem? And in my opinion, the first thing you need to do is to choose a trading style that actually fits your schedule. If you can't watch the markets all day, definitely day trading might not be for you. So you need to choose another trading style. In my opinion, you could go for swing trading or maybe position trading, where you're actually placing trades that are going to move maybe for a week or maybe 2 weeks. These kinds of trades are what you actually need as a person. Now, of course, with this kind of busy schedule that you have, you need to also involve technology to help you combat these kinds of problems. And when it comes to this, I highly recommend you actually go the automation kind of way. Start using stop losses and take profits, because these are always your best friends, especially if you're always not going to be on the screen. You need to have a stop loss and take profit, that if you've determined, let's say, a particular position in the market, if price gets to that position, maybe you're entered, and then you already have predetermined levels that if you're wrong, let's say on that particular position, the market will take you out at a particular level. And if you're correct on your position, you'll be able to take profits at a particular level. So you need to have these working for you very well. And then also you can set price alerts on platforms like maybe TradingView, that if price actually gets to a key level, let's say you're not on the chart and price has gotten to that key level, you're able to get an alarm, triggered, so that you actually go and maybe enter your trade, or maybe closely monitor price at that particular key level. So try and use this technology. Trust me, it will enable you combat all those problems that you're currently having as someone who works a full-time job, working 9-to-5. Then also on this same issue, I highly recommend you actually choose a very good broker that has a very solid trading platform, because with this type of broker, it simply means that you can make quick adjustments to your trades just using maybe your mobile phone. Maybe you're at work and price has gotten to a certain level. You can easily open your mobile app and maybe enter a trade or close a trade just like that. It's very possible if you have a very good broker. But some brokers, you might try to change something about your trade. Maybe you want to close off partials and the broker just fails. The application fails to effect that particular change that you're trying to make in the market. So then you also might be having a question like, what would happen, or what usually happens if you're always missing the best trading hours in the day? Now, if you're someone that works a 9-to-5 kind of job, I would highly recommend you actually trade when the market is most active. This is when price has very high volume. There's good volatility in the market. This is when I recommend you actually place your trades in the market. For example, if you're someone in the US and you work a 9-to-5 job, I would highly recommend you maybe trade the Asian session or the London session. This is obviously before you go to work. Now, for someone who has no time to analyze the charts, this is when an effective trading plan actually comes into play. You need to develop a very good trading plan as a 9-to-5 professional, because you're always not going to be on the chart all day. But if you can, let's say in the evening, sit for 30 or 60 minutes in your day and review your trades and maybe mark out key levels where you think price is going to go to the next day, this could save you a lot as a trader. And then of course, use a trading journal to be able to know what really works and what doesn't work in your trading or in your kind of strategy. So a trading journal would be very, very essential in this kind of way. Now, we have to be real here and understand that trading while working a full-time job can be very mentally exhausting. But the key here is you having discipline in the markets, because you do not have to fall for all those psychological problems like maybe the fear of missing out and many of those other psychological issues. Now, if there's anything to take away from this video, I need you to always set 30 minutes to an hour every single day to actually review your trades and maybe also set out the key levels where you see potential trades happening in the next day, because this will save you a lot of time. And this is my tip for the day. And I'm sure that by now, you know that you can actually trade and also have your full-time job working concurrently. All you have to do is implement whatever I've shared in this video, and I'm sure you'll be good to go. Now, if you're someone who is just getting started with trading and working a 9-to-5 job, I'm sure that this video will enable you get started and understand exactly how you can trade the Forex market as a beginner.